Natural disasters. Floods. When it rains heavily, a river gets flooded. A flood is a natural disaster. Sometimes the rainfall is so heavy that the water in the river rises and overflows its banks. River water flows into settlements on the banks. Water inundates the fields. It collects in houses, shops and roads. It causes damage to farms, houses and other property. Droughts. A drought too is a natural disaster. Sometimes it so happens that we get very little rainfall or perhaps no rainfall at all. Then no water is available for watering the fields or even for drinking. There is scarcity of food grains and water. This condition is called a drought. Storms. When winds blow at great speeds, we have storm. It blows away roofs of houses. Lamp posts and trees are uprooted. Crops are whipped by the wind. A storm causes tremendous damage to fields and crops. Activity. Build a house of cards. From a short distance, fan it with a piece of cardboard. What happens? This will give you an idea about what happens when there is a storm. Lightning. During the rainy season, the sky is filled with dark clouds. At such a time, you may have seen a flash of lightning in the sky. Sometimes it strikes a building, a tree, or a field. When lightning strikes at a place, whatever exists there gets burnt. Sometimes animals or people also die due to lightning. Earthquakes. When there is an earthquake, the ground shakes or vibrates. Deep inside the earth, big movements take place and cause upheavals. That is when we have an earthquake. When the earthquake is severe, the ground cracks open. Walls of buildings and dams also get cracked and collapse. In all this destruction, people and animals get injured. They may even get killed. There is also great damage to property. Dealing with natural disasters. Floods, droughts, storms, earthquakes, and lightning are natural disasters. They cause great damage and result in tremendous losses. When such a disaster strikes, lives should be saved first, and then attempts to prevent damage to other important things should be made. To deal with such disasters, the government has set up a disaster management department. It helps all those who have become victims of such a disaster.